Hi everyone, welcome back to more Food of Grisaia. Last episode we taught Maki how to swim. It was very nice. We learned a little bit about Yumiko. She kind of came up to us and was all like in our business, so like, yeah, we'll humor her and talk to her for a little bit. But it's not the last time she's played in the sea. No, last time I played in the sea. I don't know. Maybe. I guess so. Oh, it was. Alrighty. Oh.
だってその後キャンプに行ったのでしょ？そこでは遊泳はしなかったの？
Didn't really have the time to play around at that camp. They dropped us off at some uninhabited anonymous island surrounded by rocks. There wasn't a decent bit of level ground on the entire barren island, let alone a sandy beach. They loaded us on a launch with our personal equipment and some chickens, then dropped us off there for our fun in the sun.
鶏？
Live ones, as rations. The place didn't have much in the way of water, let alone food, so they released 20 birds, told us to do what we wanted with them, capture them and make them lay eggs, snap their necks and eat them raw, whatever.
中学生にしては随分と過酷なサマーキャンプね。
You think? People did give up and fail the test, but it was pretty rare for anyone to die, so our instructors always said it was practically a vacation.
少なくとも私には絶対に無理だわ。そんな環境。
Yeah, you don't seem like you'd be particularly good at that sort of thing.
そうね。ものの数時間で音を上げる自信があるわ。
Now that I think about it, maybe I should apologize for making you tag along our little outdoor expedition today.
気にしないでいいわ。
You ended up not going into the water, though. Looked like you were reading the whole time. Kind of wasted your time, didn't we?
いつもと違う環境というのはそれなりに価値があったと思うし、そもそも本当に嫌だったら最初から来ないわ。私はそういう女よ。
True enough.
でも、
But
あなたがいなければ私は来なかったわ。きっと。
I see. So it's my fault after all. Sorry, Sakiki.
いや、そういうことではなくて。おーい、ユージー、お肉と野菜買ってきたよ。ご飯はもう炊けた？
Yeah, it'll be cooked soon.
じゃあさ、そっち終わったらこっちのかまどに火を起こすの手伝ってくれる？
Fine, I'll be over in a minute. So, what were we talking about again?
もういいわ。
If you say so.
これが必殺ね。
What are you talking about?
学園長が未だに独身の理由がなんとなく分かったような気がしただけよ。
What? Where's this coming from?
なんでもないわ。
I've come to believe that the desire to talk in cryptic circles may be a defining characteristic of the female gender. Seems Sakiki is no exception to the general rule. By the time we finished off our barbecue dinner, the day is beginning to grow dark in earnest. All of a sudden, Amani snaps her fingers, trots off to her mini truck, and opens the passenger door.
花火やらない？
Fireworks! Oh
さ
God.
っき買い出しに行った時、ついでに買っておいたの忘れるところだったわ。ねえ、アマね、ロケットは？
That's such a
ロ
good
ケッ
one.
ト花火ないの？
Oh, look at that picture. Whoops. Aw. I know there was a way to do it. Oh, yeah, it's this button. I think. There we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, fireworks for days. Everyone's so happy. Look at Michiru. Principal's like, I don't approve.
ロケット花火は音が大きいし、ゴミの回収が難しいから禁止よ。
花
火といえばロケットでしょうよ。なんで買ってこないのよ。あんた去年の夏も同じこと言って危ないからやめなさいって言ったのに、ロケット花火の大量同時点火して自爆したの覚えてないの？去年は去年。今年の私を去年の私と同じだと思ったら大間違いよ。何がどう変わったのかさっぱりわからないけど、とにかく今年は禁止。おとなしくドラゴンでもやってなさい。何よ。ねえ、ちょっとユージ、あんた男なんだからわかるわよね。花火といえばロケット。爆発しないで何が花火よ。
To be honest, I'm not a big fan of explosions. I'd rather stick to safe fireworks. Psychological trauma. Might be overstating things. But when there's a sudden barrage of harsh cracks and pops nearby, I can hear the screams of ghosts buried into my ears a long time ago. And when someone sets off a flashy skyrocket in the dark night sky, it's hard to resist the instinctive urge to throw myself flat to the ground and crawl for cover. Unlike the distinct surgery sweet smell of Semtex and HMX, the odor of fireworks is reminiscent of gunpowder, so every time I catch a whiff, memories of the muddy jungle flood back into my head, and I recall the taste of bullets like scorched iron on my tongue. Can't help but slightly furrow my brow. Come to think of it, you're strangely quiet, Machina. Where is Machina? Oh, there she is. I like to think this sort of thing would be right up your alley. Don't worry, the ones you hold in your hand are perfectly safe. Want to give it a try? Skyrockets, Sachi ends up preparing to faintly color the night sky one after the other, burning light after images into our retinas. This time, the sharp aroma of hydrogen sulfide that reaches my nose doesn't seem as bad as all that. Probably because of the smiles and laughters of my classmates as they watched the sky at my side. I wish this could last forever. Will that childish hope vanish as quickly as a blaze of firework in the night? Even then, I don't think I'll forget this moment. I don't think I'll ever forget that there was a time in my life when everything was peaceful and warm. And as long as I have that memory, I think I'll be able to go on living.
花火の後片付け終了しました。ご苦労様。さて、花火も終わったし、帰ろっか。私、そうね。そろそろ戻りましょうか。それはいいけど、帰りは私、浜根の隣はもう嫌よ。そんなに嫌わなくても傷つくな。帰りは上りだからちゃんとおとなしく運転するわよ。
Want me to ride with you?
いいね。そのまま二人でどっか行っちゃおうか。
Don't get any ideas.
やめなさいって。ちょうどよくマキナが寝てるから、あんたはマキナ乗せて帰りなさい。なんだよもう、冗談じゃない。そないケンケン怒らんでも。スオさんの場合、冗談に聞こえないから困っちゃうのよね。学園長まで私をビッチ扱い
No kinder words, yes. I was driven to this place by a vague impatience, a desire for something, but even now I haven't pinned down exactly what I'm looking for. Not knowing what I want, it's impossible to find a clear path forward. But in that brief moment on the beach, as transitory as the glow of sparklers in our hands, I forgot all about that. I forgot to be anxious, frustrated. I forgot that I'm stumbling in fog. And on the return trip, the cool wind quietly blowing through the lowered car window feels strangely refreshing. The soothing touch of the air on my sunburned face feels almost like a caress. For some reason that I can't express in words, it makes me feel that it's too early to give up hope. Too early. Oh. This might sound odd coming from someone who's still pretty much a kid in mind as well as body, but it seems young people these days don't wear wristwatches. That's true, I don't wear a wristwatch. I have my phone. I have a million things that can tell time. I don't need another one. That's not to say they don't feel the need to take time, they just simply use their cell phones instead. Even the cheapest mobile phone is a digital clock, so I guess I don't see any reason to bother carrying around a separate tool for the specific purpose of telling time. Well, I think a lot of people see watches more as an accessory more than a tool or an instrument. Of course, like a good modern youngster, I myself constantly carry around a personal cell phone. The difference is that I almost never use mine. I don't really see the appeal of racking up a huge phone bill by firing up pointless text or killing time with aimless gossip. To be honest, I tend to view phones in general as a means to receive calls rather than make them. Cell phones allow us to talk whenever we want, and that's an undeniable convenience. But on the other hand, they create an expectation that you'll answer the phone at any time. The way I look at it, that's about as inconvenient as it gets. Is that me? Is that me? Maybe. From the inside of my school bag, currently hanging next to my desk, I hear the muffled sound of an unpleasant electronic jingle. The bag wiggles slightly as something vibrates inside. My cell phone's ringing. The only person who knows my cell number is JB. Judging from the way the phone stops ringing at once, this was probably an email. As a rule, JB contacts me through actual calls. I don't think she's sent me a single email to date. Or spam. Dang it. How many penis enlargement pills does a man need? Odds are it's just junk mail. Still, I can't just ignore it. There's a non-zero possibility that JB is using email to contact me under circumstances where talking would be impractical or even dangerous. I'm going to open my bag and take a look inside. The LED alert is flashing on my private cell phone, not the one I use for work. I click my tongue lightly in a noise. Just to be on the safe side, I slide the phone open and take a look at the email. It's Kyoko. Who's Kyoko? Who the hell's that? Okay, good. We don't know. Thought my memory was gone for a second. I'm getting old, everybody. My mind is just not what it used to be. The mail's from the Leisure Club, and that's for its contents. Seems a bored and lonely housewife by the name of Kyoko, age 32, is willing to give me pocket money if I keep her company. The very model of a spam email. This sort of offer is about as credible as Hanoi Hana's throw away your gun. GI and our benevolent Uncle Ho will give you a paddy field and your very own water buffalo. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Best to remember that, unless you want to get taken for a ride. Forget a free lunch. These days no one's going to give you air if they can charge you for it. I'm slightly irritated at myself for even reading this worthless crap. The way this sort of trivial annoyance tends to pop up several times a day is one of the major reasons I don't particularly like cell phones.
ダメだよユージ。学校にいる間は携帯はマナーモードにしておかないと授業中に音が鳴ったら怒られるよ。
Yeah, alright.
っていうか、あんた携帯なんか持ってたんだ。
Hey now, I'm a modern youth in my own right, you know. Of course I got a cell phone. It's silly. Cell phones are practically a necessity these days.
ねえ、そんじゃさ、アドレス交換しよっか。
Ooh, no.
いや、なぜってことはないでしょうが、携帯持ってんだからアドレス交換ぐらい普通じゃない。サラリーマンの名刺交換みたいなものよ。
That fact.
何してんのよさ。ユージの携帯とアドレス交換しようと思って。お兄ちゃん、携帯持ってたの？
Is it really that surprising?
なんかユージってさ、変におっさん臭いというか、じじむさいというか、こういう若者文化に疎そうな感じするよね。
I'm offended.
なんか機械に頼るのは軟弱だとか言いそうなのよさ。
Just what do people think I am? Marcus stares at the cell phone in my hand with eyes full of wonder. It's the expression of someone who's found a caveman holding a cheap cigarette lighter. Why am I getting the idea these people just might be calling me Cro-Magnon Kazami behind my back?
とりあえずさ、せっかくなんだし、番号とアドレス交換しようよ。ね?
No. I have no clue what's special about this occasion, but revealing my confusion now would probably only encourage their Cro-Magnon theory. This is a cell phone for my private use only, so I suppose there's no reason I can't give out the number and email address. Alright, I'll read out the number. What was it again?
なに? 自分の携帯の番号を覚えてないわけ?
I don't call myself. It's not like you tend to call your own cell phone, right? What's so strange about not knowing off the top of my head?
つーか、あんた友達とかいないの?
A certain quack doctor once said it's better not to make friends with patients.
どうせみんなすぐ死んでしまうからだってか?
Okay, so how to make this thing display my own number anyway?
別にわざわざ表示させなくても赤外線通信
What
で
the hell's
送ればいい
infrared?
のに。
What's this black magic you speak of?
だから赤外線を使って番号とかアドレスとかそういう個人データを他の携帯に転送できるのよさ。
I didn't even know I could do that.
貸して。私がやってあげよう。
Very well. I deposit my cell phone in Makina's outstretched hand.
おーい。携帯原始人のくせに4月に出た
Give me the goddamn phone
新機
back.
種なのよさ。
No.
生意気な。
Give me the phone. Can't have it. Mind your own business. Punk. It's not like I picked the thing out. I'll just be carrying them around the one JB gave.
よっしゃ。送信準備 OK。あまねー。受信の準備して。
Amane. Is that her name? Amane. I'm gonna start saying her like that.
あれねえマキナ、これどうやるんだっけ。
Don't you start.
いや、使ったことはあるんだけどさ。ど忘れ？
Looks like I'm not the only cell phone Neanderthal around here.
あまねえも携帯消しなさい。ごめん。
Amane. Makina takes the cell phone from Amane's hand, points the infrared port towards my phone, and transfers the data.
オッケー。
Okay.
どうかした？
What? What?
番号とメアドしか転送されてないのよさ。もしかしてお兄
I
ちゃん
don't even know my
携
own
帯に
phone
自分の
number.
名前とかのプロフィール
What do you
登
think?
録してない？
No, I haven't. I don't know. I don't remember messing around with any settings since I got the thing, so probably not.
もうこれじゃ着信しても番号しか表示されないから不便なのよさ。自分の名前ぐらい入力しておこうよ。
God damn it, I wish I never got this thing.
やーい、携帯原始人。
Shut up, Amane. I'm like, you're one to talk.
じゃあ私が入力しちゃっていい？
So don't mind.
とかじゃあみゆ
Okay, that's enough. What? Why would you put stuff like that in there?
まあ入力しておけば赤外線通信で送れるから名刺代わりになるのよ。あと顔写真とかも送れるけどどうする？
You know, it's interesting. Blood type is like a big thing over in Japan. There are actually some companies I've heard that will not hire you if you have a certain blood type. Isn't that interesting? I think that's interesting. Not necessary. The name should be enough.
そうわかった。じゃあ早速入力も終わったところで私の携帯にも送信と。うい、転送完了。私の携帯の番号もお兄ちゃんの携帯に転送しておくね。
Through a data transfer, huh? Well, it's become a convenient place lately. Where have I been?
そういうこと言うから携帯原始人って言われるんだよ。ねえマキナ、私の番号も幼児の携帯に送っておいて。オーケー、これでバッチリなのよさ。ということは次は私の
Yeah,
番
we
号。
get in line, everybody. We're trading numbers. It's number trading day, apparently. Where the hell did you come from? Seems Sachi was observing our conversation. She's tightly grasping her own cell phone, as if trying to send a message.
幸いなことに私も今時の小ギャルらしくこのように携帯
The
電話
hell's a
を持ってい
Kogo?
ますので、ぜひデータ交換をと思いまして。
Probably not important. No. Kogel? Apparently we're not the only one who doesn't know what a Kogel is. I really don't think one hears much about that subculture these days. What the hell is a Kogel? I'm gonna have to research it after I get off here. Can my understanding of Kogel as referring to that 90s fashion with the loose socks and dark makeup be mistaken?
ダメでしょうか。
That's what a Kogel is. You too, eh? Eh? To be honest, I don't really want to spread my email address around too much. A constant barrage of messages would be a serious nuisance, but fuck it. Here you go. Oh no. No, 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 shut up. You are not playing that card. You are not playing that card. Don't look at me like that. When you're not looking at me, but don't look at me like that. No. Don't look at me like that.
私にだけは教えたくないという理由があるのでしたら、はっきりと言ってください。個人の努力の範囲で直せるのであれば直します。
Because I don't want to. Is that really so bad? that I don't want to give my personal information to every single person in this freaking building, which is like 2 of you. Now look.
目の色が気に入らないとおっしゃるのであれば、
What
目
the
を切り
hell?
抜きましょう。肌の色が尺に触るのであれば、
What is wrong with
全身
you?
の皮を剥ぎましょう。
If I ever do get in Sachi's route, I don't know what route I'm getting into, but if I ever do go on Sachi's route, I hope all this like weird behavior is explained. This is crazy.
さあ、おっしゃってください。私の何が至らないのかを。
What respect do I find her lacking in? Well, you know what? Hopefully we're going to answer that next episode on the Fruit of Grisaia. Take it easy.